Twitter has published the documents for its initial public offering after revealing its plans to float last month. The papers give a first insight into the finances of the social networking giant. It hopes to raise $1 billion in a stock market listing next month. That might value the social network at around $12 billion. Twitter also states it has more than 217 million active users worldwide. And the key thing for would-be investors? Well, it's growth, of course. It made revenues of $317 million last year, 3 times as much as the previous year. It's on track to make even more this year. But Twitter is nowhere near being profitable. It lost almost $80 million in 2012.
Once the company's in the hands of shareholders, it must find a way to satisfy advertisers without alienating users with too many promoted tweets. Twitter's foray into the stock market is being widely compared to the other big name in social media. In May last year, Facebook's public stock debuted on the Nasdaq, but even from the first moment of trading, the company has struggled.
One key factor that investors will be looking for is Twitter's potential for revenue growth. We know that it makes most of its ad revenue through sponsored tweets, particularly from brand name companies. And even though the company has more than 200 million active users, it has far fewer users and less revenue than Facebook had when it launched its IPO in May of 2012. Now, the next step for Twitter will be to release the schedule for its marketing campaign to entice investors to buy shares. We're not sure yet if the company will go with the New York Stock Exchange instead of the Nasdaq after Nasdaq's series of technical glitches and its botched handling of Facebook's IPO last year. But we do know that its ticker symbol will be TWTR.